So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have all... It's Modric! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He shifted it to the flank. Pedri. That looks a good ball through. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Modric. And he's one-on-one, shapes to shoot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Marseille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Mbappe.
Marseille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a nicely measured pass. That is a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Cristiano Ronaldo. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Park Ji-sung in with the challenge. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. That could spell real chance! They've scored! Marseille are all square.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And he's there to retrieve it. Mbappe. Kimmich. Oh, good ball. Modric was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cristiano. Can he finish? Goal! Marseille! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Marseille take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Marseille have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's had it nicked away. Pedri, coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zaire Emery. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Zaire Emery. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Now Mbappe. Hernandez. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. And we hit half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Marseille have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
There's the start of the second half.
Messi. Serán sustituidos.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Cambio de jugadores.
Hakimi wins the duel this time. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Foot in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And back to the keeper they go. Marseille come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has another go. He's got a goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Madrid looking to pass their way through.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Kimmich. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Hernandez. Marseille are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Zaire Emery. In with a header! And that's really well manoeuvred. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Guardiola put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Park Ji-sung looking understandably energised after his goal. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Marseille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Palmer. Pedri. Park Ji-sung does well to get it back. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. That's a pretty loose pass. Pedri. Palmer. Oh, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Adams has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Zaire Emery. And he's managed to get free. Greaves, and the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's their second corner of the game. Has a go!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's got the shot away! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, delightful ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Big header! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
Batistuta! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That's a little off target.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Palmer! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Palmer is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And Ribéry! Another save. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes. Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far. Desperate defending required here. Hakimi can get it clear. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he's been shifted off it. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Picked out brilliant. He's got the shot away! That was superb goalkeeping.
Conte is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception. Ribery! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. He's played him through. He is through here. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Ribery. Oh, that was vital. That is ended up in no man's land. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Marseille presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Gol per l'Olympique Marsiglia. Ha segnato al 20° minuto. Numero 6.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Can he finish? Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has left him in a heap. Ribery. Looking for options for movement. And that's a good ball. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Great hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hernandez, looking for the runner. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. And it's Messi. Batistuta. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well timed, excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Guardiola. Oh, nicely intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Ribery. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ribery just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Guardiola plays it short. He's in here! He's had a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's got away. Decent hit! There it is! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that...
And it's half-time here. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Marseille head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ribery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marseille do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he's in on shot at goal! He scores! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football.
He's got tall. He's had a hit. Corner number 2 then. Upamecano with the clearance. Marseille are looking to go forward now. And the shot! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Now it's Messi. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. Hoisted in. And no, that was never going to make it. Hernandez. Nicely worked.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Park Ji-sung.
Hernandez really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Marseille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Oh, what a mistake! Chance!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi. Foden. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Mbappe. Can he put it away? No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And he was alert to it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Foden. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Mbappe.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Foden. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Shifted upfield. Acuna. Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, the movement is slick, could be danger here! Nice interception, well timed. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that has left him in a heap. That's a throw. Oh, he's found some space here. And he cuts out the supply.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Marseille with the corner, there first. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position, you need...
He's got the shot away! Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Thinks one through. Nicely worked. Just eases him off the ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pass is just off target. Hakimi. Foden. That is good alertness. Oxford looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Zaire-Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a smartly directed ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a decent clearance. That's a lovely, neat pass. Speculative strike. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's following up! And it's a goal! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kante. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Searching ball that into space. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, that's a key interception. Zaire Emery. And he was quick to react. Zaire Emery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That has been cut short. Now it's Neymar. Conte.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Great chance! In he goes again. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's half-time here. Marseille head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Lisandro Martinez wins the duel this time. Has a shot! That was mighty close. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Zaire Emery. Conte. Well timed, excellent interception. Guardiola. Hakimi. Guardiola. Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Foden being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now he's off and running. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And there's green grass ahead of him. pinches it off him. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Has a look and plays it forward. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Conte. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Hakimi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Zaire Emery looking to get on the end of this.
Changement en cours.
Marseille choosing to make the first change. Marseille are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Marseille finding their passes. Park Ji-sung, Conte, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta, there's the shot! Goal, Marseille! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So there's going to be another change here. Marseille take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta is herring after that one.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And Batistuta! And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Conte. He can run onto that.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's gone out for a throw-in. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Koundé. Pedri. And he's Mbappe! That's a sharp pass. Szoboszlai. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Park Ji-sung. Conte. Well, that has not gone well. Gets his pass away. He's looking for the runner here. Ronaldo looking to run onto it. That's been cut out, well played. No way through. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's looking to set free a runner. Played back to the goalkeeper. Just 5 minutes left. Szoboszlai. That's the throw. Now it's Szoboszlai, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte, the man that is tenacity personified.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's that, the end. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of... Marseille preparing to celebrate. They are potentially 90 minutes away from promotion. They just need a single point. It would be, no question, the biggest point of this campaign. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Marseille cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Lima. Osimhen. Now then, the ball's come loose. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually call...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Neymar. Lima. Now it's Osimhen. Always onto this. Now it's Lima. He's onside! He's got away. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Guardiola. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's looking for the runner here. That's good vision. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Bernardo Silva. So we're still where we started right now. And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had a hit! Goal! Marseille! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Marseille have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Marseille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Busquets. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he's there to clear it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
Now the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Marseille with the corner, they're first. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. Neymar. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Jordi Alba. Szoboszlai, who does have an assist to his name. That's a sharp pass. Threads one in. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Neymar. Busquets. Messi.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Now he's off and running. Jordi Alba. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Marseille come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 23.
And we're off again.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Marseille definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think...
Neymar! And the ball's come loose here. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Laimer. Busquets. Marseille do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pavard. That's a good ball out wide. Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Back into the middle. Marquinhos cuts it out. Busquets. And here's Batistuta.
Marseille are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Gets his pass away. And it's Messi. It's run loose here. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. 60 minutes played. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot! Marseille have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Szoboszlai. Batistuta. Marseille still have the cards to affect this game. Neymar.
Marseille have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Szoboszlai. Another real chance! Messi. Neymar. Some resolute defending there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's having a go! Decent enough try.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Jordi Alba. Now Laimer. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 11, le numéro 3, le numéro 22. À leur place, le numéro 15.
Messi.
Le numéro 21.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Le numéro 33.
Bernardo Silva going face to face with his great rival. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's away! And Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Laimer. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got the shot away! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Batistuta is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille.
Marseille get their fourth corner.
Remplacé le numéro 18. Changement en cours.
Conte! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now this could be a chance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Ruben Neves. Marseille can consider themselves just about safe now. Griezmann in acres of space out wide. Griezmann pinches it off him. But can he put it away? Just 5 minutes left. Well, that is one way to stop him. Aimed beyond the defence. Osimhen. Oh, that's a key interception. Batistuta. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Conte.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Osimhen. Park Ji-sung. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And that's that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await.